Hello everyone. Today we will learn about the fundamentals of computers. First we have to learn about the what is computer. Computer is an electronic device which manipulates information. The term computer is derived from the Latin word computere, which means the calculate. Computer has the ability to store, retrieve, and process the data. We use the computer to type the documents, create the spreadsheets, and create databases. And with the help of computer, we can send the emails, playing games, browse the web, etc., and many more things. Computer can process numerical as well as the non-numerical calculations. Computer is designed to execute applications and to provide variety of solutions through the integrated hardware and software components. The components of a computer such as machinery, which includes the transistors, wires, different devices, circuits, hard disk, are called the hardware, and the programs and the data, which are called the software. Okay, with the help of software we can do the programs and execute, and the hard disk are the physical devices what we can touch. Software are we can, without the softwares we cannot do the anything in the computer. The analytical engine was the first computer invented by the Charles Babbage in 1837, and it uses the punched cards as the read only memory. Computer must be the memory, and in the first computer analytical engine it uses the punch cards as the read only memory. Okay, and the Charles Babbage invent the first computer, that is the analytical engine. So Charles Babbage is known as is famous as the father of the computer. The functionalities of the computer are: any digital computer carries these five functions. First we have to it takes the data as the input. What we can give to the computer is called the input. That input is given and that is processed in the processor, and it gives the resulted or the user needed information as the what output. Okay, it do these five functions. First we have to give the input as the input, and next store the data in its memory and use them as required. We can store, and when we are required it can be accessed from that memory, and processes that data and converts it into useful information and generates the output, and controls the all the above four steps. Okay, and the computer it produces the output, and these all four steps are controlled by the computer, and these five functionalities are performed by the any digital computer. The basic parts of the computer are: processor. Processor executes instructions from software and hardware. Okay, processor is nothing but the CPU, central processing unit, and it can has the different parts. In the in next videos we can learn in detail about this. And this is the CPU, and it has the two parts: arithmetic and logic unit, and storage unit. And memory is called as the primary memory, which is used for the data transfer between the CPU and the storage. Data what the user gives to the computer is processed by the CPU, and CPU and storage devices, and the memory is the mediator between the processor and the storage. Okay, memory transfers the data in between these two. And next is the motherboard, which is the called the motherboard. It connects all other parts of the computer. Okay, the all other parts are connected through the motherboard. Okay, the board which is act as the mother, just like in our real life, just so we call that board as the motherboard. Okay, next, storage device. Storage device is the permanently stores the data. For example, the hard drive. We have the temporary storages also, just like the CD, DVD, USB drive, like that. And next is the input device. The device are which allows us to communicate with the computer. With the help of these devices, we can input the data to the best or standard input devices is the keyboard, and we have the many key input devices: mouse, joystick, mic, many more. Okay, and next is the output device, which enables us to see the output. The standard output device is the monitor, and the other output devices are the printer. Okay, and the and many things. Okay, printer is the hard device and monitor is the soft device. These are the basic parts of the computer. The functions of the computer are: the function the computer performs lengthy calculations which may take hours to complete manually to the human, but a computer can perform this within the fraction of seconds. And easy to use, the computer can be easily used by the users, and it is the cost effective. Okay, and the people can buy them as the reasonable prices and reduce the manual labor. It can perform the functions or operations as quick as the labor cannot do. Okay, and made storing the information easier and more convenient. We can store large amount of data into the computer for years of years. The years of data can be saved in the form of data. The data from many years data can also be saved in the form of data. uh, mm, there is the it performs the accuracy results. That means if we give the input perfectly to the computer, it performs the accuracy results are the perfect results the user what it needs. It cannot do mistakes. It performs the correct and accurate results. And next is the hardware and software. Hardware is the part which is the computer is divided into two categories, that is the hardware and software. Hardware is the part which is the physical structure, means physical devices. The what we can touch is called the hardware. For example, keyboard or mouse, anything. Okay, and it includes all the internal parts of the computer is called the hardware. And the software is the program or also known as the set of instructions which tells the hardware what to do and how to do. For example, keyboard is the hardware. When we are pressing the key, it is connected to the processor, and it tells the processor tells that that can be displayed, that is taken as the input and processed, and that can be displayed on the output. So software, these can be with the help of programs only this can be done. For example, web browsers which are used to browse the data in the internet, games for entertainment, the word processors we can create the documents, excel, many things we can type the pages of matter like that. We can use any of the many things with the help of these different types of programs. The differences between the hardware and software are: hardware is further categorized into four, that is the input devices, output devices, secondary storage devices, and internal components. And software is divided into two categories, that is the application software and the system software. And this hardware is developed using the electronic and other materials, and the software is developed using the instructions using a programming language. When the hardware is damaged, it can be replaced with the new component. When the software is damaged, it can be installed again by the backup copy of that software. Hardware is physical in nature, and hence one can touch and see the hardware. The software cannot be physically touched, but still can be used and seen. We can feel that software is there like that. Hardware cannot be infected by viruses, but software can be infected by the viruses. Hardware will physically wear out over time, and software does not wear out. Over time, working up the hardware devices, it can become the hot, and failures can maybe occur in the hardware. But software does not wear out. It can be affected by bugs and glitches. Okay. The examples of the hardware is the hard drives, monitors, CPU, scanners, printers, etc. etc. And software examples are the Windows 10, which is the application system software, Adobe First Photoshop, it is the application software, Google Chrome, which is the browser, and many more applications we can have. The benefits of the using the computer are, we have many benefits using the computer. Some of the benefits are, it increases the productivity. Computer increases productivity. For example, mm, when we have the basic understanding of the word processor, we can create the new documents, we can edit, store, and print the documents easily and quickly. If we have the knowledge of the worksheet, we can create the account sheets, charts, calculations very easily and quickly. So it increases the productivity and connects to the internet. When we are using the computer, it can connect to the internet. When we are connects to the internet, which allows we can send the mails, we can receive the mails, we can browse the contents and gain the information using the social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and many more like that. And storage, a computer allows us to store large amounts of information. We can store the huge amount of data into the computer. For example, we can store our projects, ebooks, documents, movies, pictures, songs, and many more. And it also used to organize the data and information. Okay, computer stores the data, but it not only stores the data but also organize the data. For example, we can create different folders for different purposes, and those folders can be used for the can be hold for the different types of data. Related information can be stored in one folder, and another type of information can be stored in another folder like that. Okay, and with the help of those folder, we can search the data easily and quickly. And computer improves the ability. For example, it when you have the knowledge known little bit of knowledge of the English, but using the spelling and grammar, we can write the good English in the computers. And similarly, we can perform the calculations and store the results. Okay, and another benefit of the using the computer is, it assists the physically challenged. For example, it can be used to help the physically challenged. Best example is the Stephen Hawking. Hawking is the scientist who was not able to speak but used the computers to speak. And another use of this is the, it can use it to help blind people by installing the special software related to the blinds, which is used to read what is on the screen. Okay, next, and also computer is used for the entertain. For example, by using listening the songs, watching the movies, playing the games, and many more, the user can entertain. These are the some of the benefits of the using the computer, and we have many benefits using the computers. And the computer, nowadays computer become the part of our life. There are plenty of things that we do not we do in a day are dependent on computer. Okay, We are doing many things with the help of or depending on the computer only. For example, some of the examples are in ATM. ATM, to withdraw the cash from the ATM, it uses the computer, and it takes the instructions from the computer and it dispenses the cash accordingly. And digital currency means nowadays many more people are using this online banking, online transactions. Those all are belongs to the digital currency. The computer keeps the record of our transactions and balance of our account, and money deposited in our account in a bank are stored digital record. That is called the digital currency. And trading, stock markets are use computers for day trading. There are many advanced algorithms based on the computers to handle the trading without involving the humans. And another is a smartphone. This becomes the very essence thing in the humans life. The smartphone that we use throughout the day for calling, texting, browsing is itself a computer. The smartphone is known as the little computer or computer. Okay. And thank you. Don't forget to subscribe my channel.